learn about our favorite fruits and vegetables. I'm Katrina Oliver, and today we're going to be learning about the artichoke. This is sometimes viewed as a pretty complicated plant, and a lot of people pretty much use it if it comes in a can or they're out at a restaurant, but I want to show you how easy it really can be to use it healthy and fresh at home. Now, the artichoke is actually the flower of a thistle plant that has not yet blossomed into a nice pretty purple flower. So that's why it has this really unique pear or tulip shaped look. And what you're looking for when you're looking for the ideal artichoke is something that's pretty compact, doesn't sound hollow or empty on the inside, and has tight little petals like this. So as an example, versus the open, more like a pine cone, you're looking for something a little bit more compact. This is the one we're going to be using today. Now to get started, not everything on here is edible or as soft. So I'm going to start by peeling off the bottom leaves here. Anything on the bottom that we're not really going to be eating. Now the artichoke is great because it's low calorie, only about 50 calories per large artichoke. And it's also full of nutrients. That's a great combo. So it's full of vitamin C, antioxidants, and lots of fiber. But like anything good, we have to do some work to get to the good part, but not too much work. So I'm just going to peel this outer layer off that's a little bit harder. And then once I peel this off with a potato peeler, I'm just going to slice it off until I have only about 1 inch left of the stalk. We can eat it, but for our purposes today, we're just going to be taking that part off. Our next step before we cook it is going to be cutting off about 1 inch here. Now before I do that, I want to show you how there's a little bit of a dark spot right here on the artichoke. That's actually okay. Yes, we want them to be green, but if we have a little bit of darkening, that's usually just frostbite. And a lot of people say, yeah, it had a little bit of a frost to it, but it usually will make it sweeter, actually. So I'm just going to go and cut about 1 inch, 1.5 inches off of here to get the more rough and bitter part eliminated. So it's going to be flat on top. Now I'm going to go around in a circular motion, and I'm going to cut off, trim off the top thistle parts. See where it gets a little pointy? Could be a little sharp, so I'm just going to trim that off in a circular motion everywhere where we see those. Now you know that we love local seasonal produce here at Perfect Pick, and this is a perfect example. Artichokes are in season in the fall and spring, so right now in March is when the harvest is beginning for these. Interestingly enough, the artichoke is pretty much 100% grown in California as far as the U.S. consumption of artichoke. All of the U.S. artichoke is actually from California, which makes Castroville, California, on the Central Coast, the United States, or actually the world capital of artichokes. So as you see, I have trimmed all of those sections off. I'm now going to cut it lengthwise from the top, which makes this flat top pretty handy. I'm going to cut it straight down the middle. And as you'll see, ooh, how pretty. We've got purples and yellows in there. We have the petals, we have the inside heart, which we're going to show you, and also the choke, where we get the name artichoke, and that's the little feathery part that we're going to be cutting out later on when we eat it. So I like to roast it, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to show how we set it right here. You can set it on a pan to put in the oven. To keep it green, use a stainless steel knife and a stainless steel pan. Now it has an enzyme in it that will make it oxidize right away, so you'll want to put some lemon on it perhaps, plus I love the taste of lemon on here. And that will actually prevent it from oxidizing and turning brown. So I'm just going to take a lemon here, fresh lemon, squeeze it over the top, let it drizzle. This is going to give it a great taste when baked. I'm actually making rosemary and lemon flavored roasted artichoke. As you can see, it's already starting to turn brown, so I'm going to save the day with some more lemon. I've got some rosemary infused olive oil right here, but you can also use regular olive oil or any other flavored olive oil, and you can sprinkle some rosemary, garlic, or other herbs on top. So I'm going to set this right here. You can put it on your pan, the cut side up, and then I'm just going to take some of this rosemary olive oil right here that I have in this little bowl. I'm going to sprinkle it, drizzle it over there. I'll get it inside of all of the crevices. I'm also going to put it on the back side as well, make it all nice and soft for when we're cooking it. We want it to be pretty moist, which by the way, you want to rinse it off beforehand, get all the dirt out, And if there's some water left in there, that's okay, because it's actually just going to make it even more soft for when you cook it. So what I would do right now is I would just put this on a stainless steel pan, put it in the oven for about 40 minutes at 400 degrees, and just let it roast open. Don't use any aluminum foil. Again, that aluminum will maybe make it more brown. And then after 40 minutes or so, when the petals can peel off softly, you're going to be left with something akin to this. So this is our finished product. Here's a piece right here. You can dip it in more olive oil as you peel back the petals, or aioli, any other dressing that you prefer. Of course, to eat these, it's pretty fun. You just play with your food. You don't eat the whole leaf. You just stick the white meaty part between your teeth. And you can throw away the rest of the leaf. Leave it nearby. And then once that's all completed and you've eaten those good petals, you can actually just take a spoon and cut out the choke. Those are the little thistle-like pieces right there in the middle. And what you're left with on the bottom is the coveted artichoke heart that you see in your salads, on top of other things. That's about 1/4 of that artichoke heart right there. Softest and best part of the artichoke. So there you have it. You can leave your comments below and let me know how you like to make your artichoke.